xAI purchased X for $45 billion.
Wait. Sorry. So what's the company? xAI?
xAI purchased X, formerly Twitter,
Oh, okay.
They purchased, so Twitter's sold again?
to xAI.
Wow.
The makers of Grok.
What's that?
Grok AI?
Twitter's AI.
Oh.
Or Elon Musk's AI.
Yeah.
Grok? That's the name?
GROK.
Oh.
Wait,
okay.
they're selling it to Elon Musk again?
So, yeah.
Elaborate. I'm very curious now. What's going on?
All right. So, you know how when Elon bought Twitter a couple years ago and people were all like, this is a terrible idea. This is terrible. This is stupid. How is he going to pay for it?
Yeah.
And how is he going to pay this back?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it turns out his exit strategy is to buy the rebranded Twitter himself with his own AI company for his own $45 billion.
Wait, so he bought Twitter to sell to himself, basically.
Yeah, that's
To sell to his AI company. So are we giving this guy too much credit? Did he plan this out? Like, yeah, I mean, this all sounds really cool.
So he did this like about a month ago, and there's a lot of strategic value to it in terms of having an AI company that directly owns all this data, because most other major platforms actually don't have this type of data set. So this move may be actually a strategic advantage.
That's crazy advantage.
Just to clarify, like, wouldn't Meta have also a lot of data? Because they own like Facebook and Instagram and...
Yeah, of course. But one, actually, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I remember Elon Musk turned off the availability for people to train on X's data unless you purchase it.
Yeah, because Twitter is just mostly text, right?
And it's a setting that you can do?
I think it's like a cookie blocker thing.
Oh, wow.
I don't know the specifics. But yeah. It's that way they can actually, so if you want to use the data, I think you need to it's like a, you gotta pay money.
Okay. And I mean, I wonder if Meta is doing that with their social media data, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, so wow. So like there's like a data war going on.
Yeah, data is money.
For sure.
But I still think, wouldn't Instagram have better data than Twitter? No?
I'm not too sure.
Like I think if you train a LLM on like Instagram comments, that LLM is gonna be really mean.
Yeah, like I think that with like Instagram and Facebook and stuff, I think their AI, what is their AI called again? Llama. I think Llama might take the cake in like image quality, right?
No, but I think there's more users in Instagram.
Yeah, but
international users
but
too.
Twitter is text based, so I think their text stuff will be so much richer than like Instagram comments or Instagram captions.
But then wouldn't the amount of users on Instagram outweighs the text on Twitter?
Definitely not. I would say no, not definitely not. I would say probably not, because on Twitter it's just going all the time and it's only text. Well, only text.
But then now that Meta has like Threads, I mean, I don't think Twitter would be stronger.
It might be why they launched Threads.
Yeah. These rich people are great. That might be the sole reason why they launched Threads, huh? Well, they just need to get people to actually use it now, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I think Threads was launched when, Twitter was a big question mark when Elon Musk bought it.
Oh, yeah,
so that's the main. Actually, they were taking advantage of that whole, like, people were trying to find a place.
Yeah.
Same with like Blue Sky.
Blue Sky.
Yeah. That was, I think that was the main driver. They're just trying to like find a place for people.
I think this news is like extremely interesting because it's essentially just the meme. I don't know if you guys remember this. Maybe you guys are too young.
Of that, what is it?
Of Obama giving himself a medal. It's essentially Elon Musk giving
I've seen that one. Yeah.
Giving himself Twitter.
It's honestly just that. Like, it's crazy how these like rich people just make these moves.
Because like when he bought X, I think he tried to back out of it, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
They sued him for
Yeah.
it.
He
and
pussied
then
out.
Yeah.
Twitter sued him for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then he had to go through with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he owed all this money to all his creditors.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like, so now instead of these creditors like, breathing down his back, he can say, hey,
an
I
AI
sold it to an AI company. And on the other hand, he can also say, oh, look, Twitter is worth $45 billion.
Yeah.
Like the debt doesn't go anywhere, but now like this kind of makes sense.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Driving up your own company value.
Yeah. Yeah. Now,
It's strategic. It's strategic.
He's like the smartest idiot in the world, He's
Yeah.
just wow. Wait, this is really good news. Not good, but like I'm shocked. Wow.
What are your thoughts, Anthea?
I mean, I still think Facebook have like better data. Sorry, I'm gonna have to argue that because they have like Facebook itself, right?
Yeah.
And Instagram, and now with Threads, right?
Yeah.
It's like they have 3 platforms. So I feel like their
So that
data,
llama is gonna grow up very quick, huh?
like I still think they have like that strong data in comparison to X, because I didn't really use Twitter to begin with, right? Like
What was your turn off to Twitter?
like a lot of my friends weren't using it. It was more like, I don't know, at least for me, it seemed more for corporate or for politician or for gamers or for, it seemed more male like targeted.
Well, I think whatever depends on what threads and people you follow, but in general, Twitter is an echo chamber.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I never got into Twitter because of the 140 character limit.
Oh,
Oh,
They got rid of that.
They got rid of that?
yeah, they got rid of it.
What is it now? There's no limit now?
I think there's still a limit, but it's like insignificant.
But the
Yeah.
thing is that just defeats the purpose of Twitter.
yeah.
Hey, it's not my cup of tea, but it's someone's cup of tea. I just think that not everything can be said in 140 characters. So I didn't really like it. I get a lot of like sports news from that, right? Because it's like
Yeah.
quick and easy, right? It's like flash, bang, headlines. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's kind of how I used Twitter back in the day. I
Yeah.
kind of I was a lurker.
Yeah.
I mean,
same,
I do
same.
the same thing on Reddit, but like, I feel like Twitter is faster if I just want to get headlines or
Yeah.
news.
Because like honestly, don't use Twitter, but I have an account and I used to log in every day because I think the trending section literally just tells me what's going on in the world.
That's
yeah.
fair. Yeah,
You know,
it does, it does.
because like you go on Google and then you type in news or world news, you go on CNN. It's all like it's
It's
trend.
more personalized, right?
Yeah,
Algorithm tailored to
and
you.
on it's like the news sites are all too political. I'm like not that smart for all the politicals. I want to know some political stuff, but like you go on Twitter and it's like political stuff. Oh, interesting new season released. Oh, someone died, whatever. Great stuff. That's what I use Twitter for. But I'm so curious what they can do with their AI company, xAI, right?
Yeah.
I'm so curious what they'll do because now everyone's trying to compete for AI, the AI crown,
Yeah, I think the next step for them is to integrate that with their robots. I forgot what the robot
The robot that's never coming out.
Yeah, the robot that's
Yeah.
never coming out. That's remotely controlled by humans,
Yeah.
allegedly.
What is this robot?
Have you seen it?
No.
I have.
What is this? Tell me
I
about
forgot
it.
the name.
I forgot the name because when I saw it, I knew it was going to be fake.
It looked really too real and too fake.
Yeah.
Essentially, like whenever he's about to get into an earnings call,
I see.
he'll like promise all these outlandish
Yeah.
things and then put on a big like marketing show.
Grok?
No.
Is it not that one?
No, not Grok.
Grok is the
It's the AI LLM.
the LLM.
Yeah,
Anyways.
not a big fan of anything Elon touches. So cool, but I'm kind of a hater. I'll be a hater for a while.
That's good.